everybody. Give it up for him. Give it up for your next comic, Eric McElroy. Eric McElroy.
Hey guys. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I'm doing some new stuff, so I wrote it down. So, laugh because it makes me feel better. Just like that. If you keep that going, that'd be great. But I don't know if you guys are going to hear a joke about bestiality or not. But I have one. I have two. Anyway, I was in France, and then I went into a bar, a bunch of us. I was in the Navy, and that's where we stopped. So, and they have theme bars. Unfortunately, I didn't know what kind of theme bar this was. It was well, it's like a sports bar because they had all the TVs and everything up. But they played porn. But it was disturbing porn. And so we ordered the beer and everything, and we noticed there's a naked guy in the screen, and he catches a turkey. And I know that is not the way you stuff a turkey. I am not having Thanksgiving in France. They're doing it wrong. And you think that was disturbing? The next scene was worse. Apparently they had a horse come out, and apparently he had his own fluffer because he was ready to go. and this girl shows up, and it's like, no, that's not good. And it turns out it did happen. I was like, no. It was like a train wreck, you know. Your mind looks away, but your eyes are like, oh my, that's gross. And the funny part was that the horse decided to give a thrust. That's when they stopped the tape. So I was like, it's probably the first time on a porn set where they said, medic, we need, is there a doctor? But afterwards, the conversation was kind of weird. You know, because she's like going, no more horses, no more horses. It's like, I agree, no more horses. How do you feel about kittens? But speaking about Jesus, I don't know if you've read the Bible. In the Bible, they have Jesus as a baby, and they have Jesus grown up. But no, Jesus is a teenager, which seems odd because even Jesus couldn't skip that. You know, he has to be a teenager at one time. And I don't know when he made water into wine, when he figured out how to do that. But if one of his jobs was to feed and water the camels, that would probably not work out well, because Mary would have to tell Joseph. He'd be like, Joseph, the camels are drunk. And of course, Joseph is going like, Jesus Christ. And, you know, he tries to scold him, and it's like, and Jesus goes like, you're not my real dad. And so what I'm saying is, you know, Jesus as a teenager was probably an asshole. Yeah, exactly. So, but speaking of tantrums, I was in on the way down here. Matter of fact, I was down here, and there was a family in there, and they're buying stuff, and apparently one of the kids wanted the stuff that he picked out. And he says, "No, you have to wait till we pay for it." And he just started throwing a fit, laying down on the ground, and his arms were flailing and legs were flailing. And I don't know if all 20-year-olds do that. I just figured he should be in college or something by now instead of doing that shit. That was really weird. But speaking of Pokemon, I was thinking Pokemon would be a lot more interesting if it was for terrorists. You know, you have the thing down here, and you get a throat grenades or bacon. And because that would be cool, shooting bacon onto your phone. But and then you get to show all your friends. You'd be like, oh, look, it's an Iraqi Pete. Woohoo! Not to be confused with the Afghanistan owl. So those are harder to get. These are rare ones. But that's my time. Thank you very much.
Next time, shot down, you open my down the road.
Eric McElroy, everybody, give it up for him. You know what? Give it up for yourselves. You guys are really good crowds. You're very attentive.